Hi everybody, Paul Cameron here from SpeedUpMyJobSearch.com with a challenge for you today. This video is for everyone who thinks they already have this whole job search thing figured out and they don't need any coaching help at all. Because from what I'm seeing every day in my job as a headhunter, I can pretty confidently say that coaching would really help you. But I know that a lot of people don't agree with me, so today I want to give you a chance to prove me wrong. I'm going to give you 5 things in this video that, in my opinion, are pretty basic for a job seeker in today's market and should really already be a part of your daily job search routine. If I'm wrong and coaching wouldn't help you, you're already doing all 5 of these things. But if I'm right, you're not doing any of them. And these really are just the basics. These are not advanced search techniques. So a coach could definitely help you land faster. And when I say basics, I don't mean things like proofreading your resume or having a LinkedIn profile or automating your job leads. To me, that's equivalent to knowing you need to wear shoes to the interview, right? Hopefully you already know that. And if you don't, maybe there's some bigger issues here that advanced job search coaching really can't help. But that aside, let's get started. Now, assuming you have your resume online somewhere, like on your own website or on a group website, a user group website, or your university's website, basically anywhere other than the main job boards or on LinkedIn, my first question is, how did you title it when you saved it to your computer? It's essential that you have your name, first and last, the word resume, and the title of the job you want in the title of that document. Did you do that? If not, you really need to do that. And I explain exactly why that's so important in another video that you can go and see at speedupmyjobsearch.com/provemewrong. But this is the very first thing. So hopefully you're already doing that one at least. So let's move on to the second thing. How many full profiles do you have access to on LinkedIn? More than 20 million? If not, you really need to work on that. Listen, LinkedIn is an amazing research tool if you use it right. You can get deep access into companies and systematically create real-life networking opportunities with key influencers inside your target companies just through the profiles you have access to. So your direct connection number needs to be over 500 so that recruiters can see you, which, by the way, many of them can't see you if you have less than 500. You're absolutely invisible to them. And you need to be able to access more than 20 million profiles. And this is something that you can accomplish in less than a week if you know how, which, of course, you do know how if you don't need any coaching, right? Well, let's keep going. Are you taking advantage of employee referral programs as part of your daily job search plan? I mean, everybody knows that networking is the #1 most popular way to land a job, but the second most popular way is through employee referral programs. Is that on your daily list of activities? If you're proving me wrong here, it is. But just in case it isn't, this really is a basic, and I'll show you how to do that one for free on the speedupmyjobsearch.com/provemewrong page, so you can start using that one today. Fourth, are you tracking your ratios? Do you know those numbers? I mean, from the start of your search, you need to keep track of your numbers, like how many resumes you've sent to how many responses you got, how many phone interviews turned into face-to-face interviews, how many of those turned into second interviews. Unless you know where your search is stalling, you won't know what to fix. And then you start blaming the market conditions or the industry or the companies, and you get all stressed out blaming everyone else but you, which, of course, none of those things are the problem. Those are just circumstances. You have way more in your control than you think. I mean, the sailor doesn't get mad at the wind when it changes directions. He adjusts his sails and works with it. But if he doesn't even know that the wind shifted slightly and that's the reason that the boat stopped moving, well, then he can't adjust his sails appropriately, and that's when he starts blaming his equipment and the boat and his crew, and none of those are the problem. So you've got to know what the problem is before you can fix it. And the only way you can do that is to know your ratios. Lastly, do you have alerts set up on a local news source to notify you when new companies are moving into the area and about to create new jobs? Those stories usually come out before a company has ever posted a position so that you can network your way in there before they post those jobs out publicly, which is part of that hidden job market that I'm sure you're already taking full advantage of, since 75 to 80% of all jobs are not advertised. And By the way, there's another one, a bonus sixth thing for the list of basics, knowing how to effectively network your way into a company that hasn't yet posted a job. You know how to do that, right? And what about the other 5 things? Are you already doing all of those? If you are, fantastic. You have proven me wrong. But if you're not, start on those today. And seriously, consider getting coaching. Now, if you let me show you how to recognize a shift in the winds and then specifically how to adjust your sales, you're going to reach your destination faster. So check out speedupmyjobsearch.com right now before we have to start talking about strategies to explain to employers why you've been looking for a job for so long, which I have strategies on that too, but why let it get that far if you don't have to? The 6 things I've listed in this video are basics, and if you're not doing those, imagine what else you're not doing. Again, I'm Paul Cameron from speedupmyjobsearch.com. I would love to help you if you're open to it. And if you want some coaching but you're not ready to pay for it, okay, fine. Go to speedupmyjobsearch.com/10 and I'll get you started for free. I have a 10-day challenge there that I've set up you can take for free right now. In the meantime, subscribe to our free YouTube channel here for more tactics like these, or go to drivestaff.com/motivate and sign up to have these videos sent right to your inbox. I hope you proved me wrong today, but if you didn't, that's okay. This was still worth your time because you learned that there's so much more that you can do to land your next job. You can do this. Now, it's time to get to work.